Hello. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. My bad about last night, guys. Tonight we will be talking about the agenda behind Captain America and Brave New World. And we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about what's going on in Invincible. I wanted to get something out how season 3 is going before the next episode comes out. I think we got 2 more episodes left for 3. Wanted to get some insight on what everybody feels. But I might wait on the Invincible. We'll talk about Cobra Kai tonight and Captain America Brave New World, because I don't want to be up too late. I got some stuff I got to handle. So I'm not going to be up too late. I'll probably invite everybody up. We'll probably be on for like a couple hours. Then we'll just go to the back chat and just continue to convo wherever it goes after that. So, yeah. So everybody's... I listened to the sports group committee last night. And usually I am against everything they're talking about, but I listen to them because they know their stuff. They know the game. They know what they're talking about. It's just, they just be on some other stuff, but they have some beautiful women on their panel. 2 of them, I believe, 2 or 3 of them. They had one yesterday on there. She was fine. She was a little cute. But the other dudes and stuff, they them type of guys, extra with it. But anyway, that's what I wanted to that's how I felt. Like, they said everything that I said about the Chicago Sky. Like, everybody's crashing out over a 3rd pick. There's no generational talent, really. The only generational talent I see, and I'm not even going to hold you, is Cheyenne Sellers. That's it. But at times, she doesn't show that she could close the deal at times. So everybody has a flaw in this class. Last year's class is generational, like once-in-a-lifetime class. That was like a 96 NBA class, or 03 or 84. So for people to come out and get upset all over this stuff is just mind-boggling to me. We have our 2 cornerstones, franchise players. We have 2 tier 1 players. Okay? Tier 1. What does tier 1 stand for? Tier 1 is a franchise player / superstar. I don't give superstar titles to all-stars. I don't care. I don't care how their talent dictates. This is how I cut away from that top 10, top 100, top 50 list. I destroyed it. I don't do that no more. I don't go in no order. I don't say who better than who. If you were a tier 1, you're a tier 1. End of it. I don't want to hear it no more, because it's too much subjectiveness in everything somebody says. And it's always a fight about something. I'm not fighting with you. We got 2 tier 1 players. 2 young tier 1 players. You got a Miller and you got an Angel. That's your cornerstone pieces. You lucked up with 2 lottery picks. Okay? Because Angel was supposed to go number 2. She was supposed to be a top 3 pick. They was just hating on her. So now you got 2 tier 1 picks, 2 franchise picks. Okay? And like the guy said on the committee show last night, if Camilla and Angel are who you guys and us, we say they are, this was a good move. Because you guys forget, all those other teams, they're all on 1-year deals too. Who's to say that a lot of those players stay where they're at? If the Sparks don't go that far, let's say the Sparks struggle this year, they don't go that far. You think Kelsey Plum's coming back? No. Kelsey Plum's going to go where she could get the biggest deal from. By us getting Ariel Atkins, who in my opinion is a tier 2 player because she's an all-star. If you're an all-star, you're tier 2. You're an all-star, you're a tier 2 player. So you got, of course, Atkins, Ariel Atkins, who's been an all-star. Vandersloot, even though she's old, she's a tier 2. She's been an all-star. And she's won multiple championships. At one point, she was a tier 1. She was a franchise player for a long time in Chicago. So, yeah, she's old. But what she brings is veteranship. You need real vets. Miller and Angel need vets who they could go at and who vets can go at them. They tried to lay their mark last year. Those vets weren't having it because they don't look at them. They look at rookies like the old guard look at them, man. You got to wait your turn. It's us right now. You got Mo Jefferson, who's a tier 3. Rachel Banham, tier 3. Michaela, tier 3. Those is your role players. Your tier 3s are your role players. Those are your role players / bench warmers. So you got tier 3s. You got 3 of them. Will, tier 3. Becca Allen, tier 3. The one girl, I think her name is Arella. Yeah, Arella Galantes. Arella Galantes. I think she's Portuguese or Spanish, but she's cool with Camilla. She's a tier 3. Right? You got tier 3s. This is a solid roster. Now, is it the best roster? No. I had Jeff P at an F. I moved him up to a D- because he cleared out the locker room. And he's at a C- right now because he brought in somebody who can help us right away and potentially be a core. We got 4 players that are a core right now. 4 now. Before the season, we had 3. Before we got Sloot, we had 2. Now we got 4 players. You got 2 tier 1s, 2 tier 2s. Everybody else is tier 3. Kia Nurse, tier 3. So, you can't keep on getting upset at what's going on. The draft is cool, but in the NBA, what people don't understand is these first round picks, second, nobody cares about these picks. You get a franchise player, either you homegrown them, or you pick some generational talent in the draft, or you pick them up in free agency. We managed to get 2 tier 1 talents. That is unheard of in a draft. Usually you get a tier 1 and then everybody else is like a tier 3. Some might be a future tier 2. We don't know. So this is why I tell everybody, you got to calm down. Sometimes you got to drink your coffee. Sometimes you got to smoke that stank. Sometimes you got to roll it up. Sometimes you got to pour a shot. We have a solid team. Are there question marks? Absolutely. There's question marks at the 3. There's one guy who is a heavy Michaela Onwuere fan keep getting mad at me because I'm like, man, you need to respect her. She started in New York. Well, she ain't starting now. Oh, but she got hurt. And Breanna Stewart done got hurt. Diana Taurasi done got hurt. There's been plenty of players who started and got hurt. Michaela is a role player. She's a tier 3. She's 25. Yeah, she's 25. But she was in one of the weakest drafts in history. Dejanay Carrington was in that draft. And Dejanay Carrington, if they did a redraft, would be way ahead of Michaela Onwuere. But Dejanay Carrington is a tier 2, but right now she's a tier 3 because she didn't get an all-star, but she would be a tier 2 because she has all-star potential over there. Now, beggars can't be choosers. Everyone thinks it. Listen, Paige Bueckers and Olivia Miles are not generational to me. They're very good players. And I'm not taking nothing away from Paige. I think Paige is going to be solid. Olivia, to me, just isn't all of that. She's good. I like her. To me, she's not a tier 1 player. To me, she could be a tier 2. She could be either a tier 2 or tier 3 at worst. I look at Cheyenne Sellers. Cheyenne Sellers is definitely a tier 2. She could be a definite tier 2. 6'2", being able to do the things she does. She could be a awesome tier 2/tier 3. But she does a lot more in the half court than a lot of these players. Sanaya Rivers, to me, I like Sanaya Rivers more than Olivia Miles because Sanaya Rivers can play defense, plus she can facilitate. She's gotten better at facilitating. She's gotten better at going to score. She's not a good shooter, though. Not a real good shooter, but she could do the other things that you need her to do. Isaiah James she's instant offense. She's what I would call a microwave player. Olivia Miles is an awesome talent, guys. She's very good, but I did not want Olivia Miles at 3. I told everybody that the 3 and 10 would either be traded together or one would be traded. And I have no issue with this because I need somebody guaranteed to come in. I don't trust Olivia Miles' body. Her body, to me, is not as strong as everybody is trying to assume it is. I don't think it is because I've seen her against bigger guards or people who are bigger wings trying to guard her, and they basically get physical with her. She doesn't really look good after the physicality. And I've seen this against like Virginia, against Clemson, with who has big guards in the ACC. You know, that's all I'm saying. It's just a little nitpick. I'm just not sold on them. Now, I'm sold on Sellers. I think Sellers is going to be good. Everybody love Maddie Westbell. Maddie Westbell will be a good coming off the bench stretch 4. I don't know if I would start Maddie. Maddie don't have a lot of dog in her. You could easily push her around. So, now Citron, everybody is like, man, well, Citron look like this. Citron is going to be a tier 3 at best. She's going to be a tier 3 at best. I don't see an all-star unless she just goes out of her mind. And plus, you don't even know if Washington's going to keep all these picks or keep all these players. You guys got to understand, it's the WNBA. It's only 13 spots. 13 teams. There's only a certain amount of spots. So we got to stop jumping off the edge, just crashing out. So make sure you guys like this, man. Make sure you comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications if you're new. If you want to support, you can Cash App, or you got the Cash App, or you guys can Super Chat. Everything is in the description box. You can go to the Patreon, $3 a month. You guys can, of course, go buy some merchandise, man. Buy some merch. Support the young man. Support. You know, I'll be back tonight, hopefully. We're going to talk about the agendas behind Brave New World and the sabotage that happened before it even came out. And we're going to talk about Cobra Kai. We're going to talk about the ending of season 3 Cobra Kai. So thank y'all for listening, man. I'm out. Daisy.